Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack, and man, there is still lots to catch on and getting behind, but anyway, I couldn't miss this one. I really wanted to record this shit because, man, don't really is too tiresome. I know even someone listening to this is tired. Every single time you go to a platform that used to cater to you, you were the target audience, you were the customer, whatever, whenever it was something related to official stuff or selling the seven seas. And suddenly they want to backstab you. They want to tell you, oh, you are an inconvenience. You need to get out of here so we can replace you. So yeah, like the theory of the great replacement. Well, how many times have we seen that shit? And here we having it with Mangadex, the pirate site. So get at this nonsense. A pirate site for manga is telling us we need to remove anything that is involved with minors. So first of all, fiction, and second off, do you realize most of the manga is set in school settings? It happens in Japanese schools, like for real, man. They're the stupid, but well, we saw this one on February 15. Mangadex is removing quote unquote titles that speak sexual activity between underage characters and citing the law as the primary reason. So, what law? So, if you have a guess, you can say they're trying to go like Brown does too. So, you're seeing this post. Stop the misinformation. Titles being removed speaks sexual activity between characters that are minors, either in appearance. So yeah, the face of consent. How many times have we seen this during returns? Anyway, handled on a case-by-case basis or confirmed in the dialogue. It's about love and compliance with it. It's fucking laughable, man. It's fucking moronic hearing a pirate sound talking about legality. Yeah, but at the end of the day, piracy is a service issue. And I want to jump ahead of what's coming, but anyway, let's continue reading this nonsense. If you jerk it out to little kids, go and do it elsewhere. There's Sata specialized in that. So protect my drawings. If you really, I encourage you rather to actually consume cheese pizza on other sides. I'm just like, what the fuck, man? This kind of brain dead damage is it's interesting to see. And even Chise commented on this one. I assume this includes stuff like 90% Yosei stuff and 80% of their manga catalog, including Sono Bisque doll. Great job! I really hope you go ahead and take say 80% of your manga catalog down so no one has to use your shit anymore. Hell man, yesterday on February 16 they got hacked allegedly, and they went full damage control and they removed access to all manga, man. They nuked the site for quite a while, but probably because they were mass deleting everything, or at least removing everything and then trying to get back up what is apparently acceptable for the standards of these druid readers. She said, "Oh wait, they will have to remove Berserk too." Ah yes, don't forget about the Struggles novel manga, but yeah, RGE posted this. A pirate site suddenly pretends to care about the law. Given how rabid the anime manga industry has been getting about shutting down piracy lately, I wouldn't be surprised if some insider decided to leak them some info now, lol. Either way, this is what you gatekeep. Yes, and people should take into notice, and they're doing it right now. They are flagging Mangadex. Oh, so you try to use us as a stepping stone? Yeah, congratulations, bitch. Full exterminatus. And imagine like that voice from the Black Templars of Warhammer. No mercy, brother. Because look at this, man. Like this is what I'm trying to get with what that part when they mention legality. So let's look at past examples. Crunchyroll started as a pirate site and then backstabbed them all the fan scanlators for corporate shit, and they sold to Sony. And we have covered on the channel how they keep promoting piracy by giving a shitty service. Once again, proving that statement from Game Newell being right once again. And like we have seen with censorship, we have seen how they mistranslate. I also have seen how in the Spanish subs they insert woke ideology, like the pronoun shit. Instead of referring to someone properly as he or she, they use the version of they them in Spanish. And increasing the price for a shitty service, man. And also, yes, the appeal on the part that we covered and how around how Crunchy Slop tells you, oh, excuse me, the original language is not available in your region, but you can try the language of your own that is way later after the original episode in the original language releases. So yes, that's why people were quickly to catch on that Mangadex were joining on the same streak of any of those sites that want to bootleg Corpo Dick. But also look at this. Mangadex doesn't have any chance of succeeding at all. They are a lost cause, and they don't even realize it because they speed up from Crunchy Slope to what Brandos 2 did. Oh, so yeah, so you want to stop being like a pirate site and start receiving money from the corpus, but you also jump on the bandwagon of complying on my law. Oh, my law. We need to comply with the laws. Ah, so you mean the UK and Germany? The ones that, yeah, they can, a lot of this ghosting shit can happen in Germany and the UK. A lot of censorship. They are behaving like Cuba and Venezuela when Maduro's regime was in power. And you want to bend over to us. They did that in a speed run, a record time, man. So, yes, this post by Virtual Side Fox. Any tube sold out to the Japanese and becomes a corp. Faco becomes published and corporate. Ah yes, don't forget that they make it impossible to search for the original creation of those authors because they copyright strike like a motherfucker, worse than Nintendo in some cases. Crunchy Slow Bastard Fansons CM and turns corporative. Yes, and Manga then soon to follow suit on the corporate BS. Exactly. Yes, and just like people have pointed out, man. Well, in Autopilot Good. Well, indeed, Mangadex was quite clever to copy Crunchyslog, make a good piracy platform, leech as much as you can from the fandom, and then throw them under the bus while going corporate. Seriously, fuck them. They're better manga sites since they wipes anyways. They keep those two manga sites close and let's they keep them, because holy shit, the admins on Mangadex are worse than I thought. Because this one, she is flying. It's speculative but really makes sense. I saw this somewhere and I think this is it. More people should take gander at least. So you have this one here from the forums. Forums Mangadex. For those that understand what's going on or why, Mangadex is going 100% corporate this year. Yeah, people were calling it. Lolicon Shoracon is banned with Visa and Mastercard and with many corporate banks. Every single time, man. Every single fucking time. And remember, Faku is also getting fucked over by Visa and Mastercard, by the payment processors. That's why Mangadex, I keep saying, is not going to survive. And in fact, while they are doing all of this backstabbing, well, the fan scan letters are actually taking notice. All the ones that consume it from Mangadex and they really feel betrayed, they are flagging Mangadex with a lot of pirates, especially since Mangadex was having Manhwa and Manhwa. And those two, they have a more aggressive copyright like protections coming from South Korea, and we have covered that one. If you want to nuke entirely, yeah, fuck this shit. Exterminaros. crystallized the website. So, ah man, look at this. All major lolicon shotacon series that are which loli show hentai or that feature loli show will be permanently banned from this site. The popular moneymaker major shonen shoujo that feature this content won't be removed. This is what they mean by case basics. As an example, even though Dragonfall has suggested loli content in it, it will stay. Exactly because yeah, Toei, all of these publishers, Shonen Jump, Suecia, or all of those editorials, Kadokawa, Squeenix, yeah, they are just playing corporate slop here. And you know, if also Japan is also a problem for them, but they're going to catch on later because at this point, people are driving themselves towards anime and manga, the normies. And yes, I know you hate that, but let me get to explaining. Since in the West, a lot of the content, like movies, cartoons, and comics, have become absolutely dog shit. Even some of the indies alternatives, because let's face it, they decided to niqab themselves for the woke far left ideology in general. Some of the ones that wanted to go indie, they are from that legacy industry and they carry the same baggage, and people are sick and tired of it. And also, we have seen how over exploited the same ideas. And when you see a manga, a new manga, and probably repeating the same genre but different characters, just someone telling its own story. You have variation in a lot of genres, and in the past, manga didn't hold back. And well, to this day, also manga doesn't hold back for the most part. Sadly, anime is not the case because they are doing business with the same Western corpo sloppers that wants to, yeah, inshitify the service. But well, with manga, if Japan keeps doing this shit, yeah, you know, even they're going to drive away the people that, well, is getting the attention from these pirates that really wanted to consume it legally, but if they receive a better service, people are just unsubscribing at this point from Crunchyroll, and I have heard them because they got sick and tired of all the mistreatment, all the fucking shittification of the platform. If it wasn't enough that it was already a shitty place. Yeah, they're just increasing this problem. And Mangadex is just joining to them. It's what it is. And just to continue, because yeah, we are getting too long with this. The popular moneymaker major Shonen Shoujo that featured this content when being removed. This is what they mean by yeah, we read that. The owner decided to go to Crunchyroll strategy, Crunchy Slop, excuse me, I said it incorrectly, Crunchy Slop strategy, copying it step by step. Expect paid monthly tiers to come out soon. When Mangadex feels removed a lot due to copyright, that was the signal for you to export your list and jump ship. I did a long time ago so I don't have to deal with manga getting removed. This is the textbook corporation at work. Only money makers safe horny content will remain. Enjoy your slop and your corporate slop side. Yes, is what it is. And yeah, like the 20s, tempos from Cute and Funny. Maybe it's a good time to remind everyone that N hentai is a company too. And yeah, and that's true. We also have covered that, but you know they don't have problems with lollies. We have seen that it's most like they are at beef with Faku. Faku is one that starts shit, but the Faku also sells a shitty service. When I have tried to search for physical media from them, they tell me to go fuck myself. They say, sorry, we stopped printing it despite that we're still advertising it in our site, but you can buy the same digital version for the same amount of price. Go fuck yourself with that one, seriously. It's not the fact that Mangadex is a company now that makes it bad. It's the betrayal of their target audience that is the real issue. It is they wanted to go full corpus log while also backstabbing everyone. But yeah, this is the end for Mangadex. Don't share a tear for them. They wanted this, they can get fucked in their own bed. That's it. Thanks for watching and please take care.